Hey y'all, let's talk about another movie from the 1990s. Last week I talked about the 1999 movie Bringing Out the Dead that starred Nicolas Cage and Ving Rhames. This week I'm going to talk about the 1995 movie Kiss of Death that starred David Caruso and Nicolas Cage with appearances by Ving Rhames, Stanley Tucci, Samuel L. Jackson, Helen Hunt, and Michael Rappaport. The 1995 movie Kiss of Death is a remake of the 1947 movie Kiss of Death. Both movies center around a character named Jimmy who is involved with mobsters. In the 1947 movie, they were jewel thieves. In the 1995 version, they were stealing cars. And Jimmy, played by David Caruso, is married to Bev, played by Helen Hunt, and they have a little girl. Jimmy's trying to stay on the clear. He's trying to live a good life. But late one night, his cousin Ronnie comes knocking at the door, begging for his help. Ronnie has set up this heist of cars. One of his drivers has fallen through, and he needs Jimmy desperately because he's going to die, like literally die, if this does not happen. Jimmy, who loves his cousin, relents and finally says, okay, I'll help you. Of course, they get caught. They get popped by the police. Jimmy goes down for it, but he doesn't talk. And so the mobsters reward him for that by taking care of Bev and their daughter. But they do this through Ronnie, who turns out to be a very, very shady McGrady guy. Jimmy figures out how shady Ronnie is, and he agrees to talk. So he sets Ronnie up to take the fall for everything falling through and getting caught. But then the authorities, they want more. So they convince Jimmy to go undercover. He does. He's working both sides with these mobsters. Things happen. It's an action movie. I don't know if I'll ever rewatch it again, but it's an entertaining movie. There was one scene that sticks out. I saw this in the theater with my college friends. And there's a scene where they're in a junkyard and there's a dog inside of a car. But the guy doesn't realize it. He walks up to the car. It's seemingly unoccupied. And this Rottweiler pops up and starts barking like mad. It's a very startling scene. And the guy sitting next to me flinched and jumped so hard when that dog popped up. And that sticks out. Anyway, give a like if you remember this movie. Leave a comment if you remember any details about this movie that you want to share. And I'll talk to you next week about the next movie. Bye.